Hello and welcome to another episode of the Joestar podcast. Unfortunately, Rick and Morty is still on hiatus, so we'll be talking about them in a later week. But we did get some good news. We got a trailer for both Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and the Guardians of the Galaxy special. First off, we'll talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. First off, it looks amazing and it links quite well with Loki and how well He Who Remains passed on to and that sort of thing. From what I have heard, it links quite well with the Comic-Con trailer where Cassie made a quantum talker when they talked to the quantum generator and they all got sucked in. It was quite funny at the start where he was accidentally mistaken for Spider-Man. Cassie's suit looks quite cool. Bill Murray's character is amazing. I don't know much about it, but I feel like he's going to play the role quite well. And Kang looks amazing, even though Jonathan played He Who Remains as himself. He is doing a better job in this one. Also, the poster looks great, and they've done what they've done with previous ones, when they've had like just a blank white page and then like the type. Well, this one was different, but in the past one they just had a blank white page, title, and then they just had tiny Ant-Man and the Wasp characters. However, in this one, instead of having a blank state, they had Kang going like that and they were on his finger. It looks amazing, to be honest. Now, moving on to the Guardians Christmas special trailer. First off, I've got to say, I feel like I'm going to like this special presentation more than I did Werewolf by Night. It wasn't as, I don't feel like it was as good, but I do feel like it was good for a Halloween special. Even though it doesn't really link into the Marvel universe that well, it is something that could be linked to even more projects like Blade or something else. And this one is the Guardians one is linking more to what the Guardians journey is like, but also it fits in with after Endgame. It links to the past movies, like I said, Infinity War, Endgame, with Peter being sad about losing Gamora, and so they try to cheer him up, and so they get Kevin Bacon, the EE guy, if EE Full Fiber, if you've seen English adverts, or should I say British adverts. But he was in Footloose, and that's the reason they went to go and get him. And in the introduction of Cosmo as well is going to be quite cool, because in the next movie they're going to give Cosmo some lines, so we might get some more dialogue in this video, in this however long episode it is. Also, can I just say, Groot looks completely different. He basically looks as if he has his adult body, but his teenage head. So he's like really buff and stuff, and it's like he's wearing a what's that sort of jacket American football people play, and that sort of thing. But he's still got his skinny head, and he looks amazing. It's what people would probably say a adult teenage to adult transformation is, because his species, even though this is nothing to do with it, his species, I think, grows quicker than age quicker than humans, because I know from Iron Groot and Guardians to Endgame, or should I say Infinity War, now was a 5-year gap, and he went from a little baby to a teenager in the space of five or so years. Also, I love how it links to Christmas, and I am so excited to talk about it with you guys. Like, I cannot wait for this to come out. Okay, there's one last thing I wanted to do, and it's ranking orange flavored chocolates as a Halloween sort of special. I wanted to split it into two, because otherwise, if I had put it in one, it wouldn't have worked out as well as I thought, and I would have had less things to do on other things. And also, because Halloween is basically in the middle of this episode and my next episode, I wanted to split it up so it would make it close to Halloween, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it's Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's that one. So next week, I'm going to talk more about my horror films and some more Halloween stuff. But overall, let's get to it. First off, orange Kit Kat. I do like Kit Kats overall, but I've never really tried an orange flavored one before, because, to be honest, you don't really know what it's like. And also, I chose orange flavors rather than any other, because orange kind of links to Halloween, but I didn't want it to be like pumpkin flavor or something like that, because that just sounds disgusting. But anyway, looks good. There's a little bit of like orange on it. I don't think you can see it that well, but yeah, quite nice. Still got the crispy insides, even maybe. For my scoring, I'm gonna score it out of 10. 7 out of 10 for the Kit Kat. I don't really have any idea what they could do better, but it's all right for a start, I'd say. Next up, orange flavored Smarties. Now, I am a big fan of Smarties, and I love every flavor, But this is completely different to what I'm used to. Because, look, it's not just one Smartie that's the colour orange. It's chocolate covered in orange Smarties. Orange Smarties covered in chocolate. I'd probably give that one a 4 out of 10. It was very plain. I didn't really taste that much orange, but overall, it was kind of what you could expect from that sort of thing. Okay, next up, we have a Lindt dark chocolate. Now, before we get started, I've never been a huge fan of dark chocolate. It's probably because it tastes so awful. If you feel the same way, please do let me know in the comments how you feel about dark chocolate or whatever chocolate. I don't really mind your opinions. I just feel like dark chocolate isn't one of those best ones to just eat straight away. But here we go. Look, you can see in the middle, those are probably the orange zests. Oh, 2 out of 10. Oh, I'm not gonna be sick. I'm gonna always swallow them. So even if I don't like them, I can have a swig of milkshake. But 2 out of 10. Rank doesn't go right at all. Okay. Now, Smooth Galaxy Bar. Orange flavoring. Now, this one is probably going to end up being alright, but I would say mostly because of the galaxy taste. I was right. The galaxy taste overpowers it. But I've got to give it a 6. Even though it doesn't really do that much with it, with the orange and stuff, it still powers it up. So 8 out of 10. Okay. These ones are my favorite. Gotta say, no matter what, Dairy Buttons, the plain ones are the best, but these ones, I just like to say, I've had original versions of these ones, which I prefer, but I wanted to give them a try because of Halloween. Very interesting, I'd say. It works quite well, and I'm going to say 9 out of 10. One of the best ones yet. The orange and the chocolate work so well, even though I don't really like the dark flavored one. And that's me not being racist, by the way. I just don't like dark flavored chocolate. Okay. Now, Maltesers buttons. I like Maltesers in some way, but I don't know how they were going to do this sort of thing. Because to be honest with it, I'm not getting that much taste of orange. I don't know if that's because my mouth is full of orange because of the past things, but it's not doing it too well, so I'm probably gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10. It's all right. It just doesn't fit in with the Halloween special. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Not doing too good. Two more. Chocolate orange dairy milk bottle. Now, I've tasted these same dairy milk. I feel like it's gonna have to, if I want it to be good, it's gonna have to be in somewhere in the 9.5 region. Like, look, it looks like a normal dairy milk bite, but I've got to say, they made it taste amazing. I don't know how they did it. It could have been anything, to be honest. I could have literally eaten a button and been like, yeah, that's good. And then I would have tasted this and been like, no way. And that's actually really good. And we got our final one, the most obvious one, Terry's chocolate orange bar. I don't really think I need to excuse me. I don't really think I need to tell you which one's gonna win, because obviously it's like people say, save the best till last. Ten out of 10. Amazing. So, favorite, least favorite. Do not put dark and orange together. Don't work. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed what I did. If you haven't noticed, I'm back down because it was my birthday last week, and I got a TV, and so my desk got taken over, and so I have to do it down here. Join me next week where I'll be doing a Halloween special where I'll be ranking my horror films and talking about my new video, Marvel Rewatch Challenge. I'm not sure if they'll be over or not, but we might talk about Rick and Morty episode 7. I'll see about that. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya!